What is up, guys? Epic Pokemon TCG here, and today I have a deck profile for you guys. It's going to be the deck I should have played. I just bumped the table. I should have played at the 2014 United States Nationals tournament, and basically going to go over why I should have played these cards, because the other list, that really wasn't worth the deck profile. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. So, starting off, this is going to be an Yveltal Raichu deck with a little twist to it. And starting off, we have two Yveltal. Everyone knows what this does. Evo Ball, 20 plus 20 for each energy attached to both Pokemon. Y Cyclone for 90. Moving energy from Yveltal to one of your bench Pokemon. It's a really good card. It's been absolutely ridiculous since it's come out. And that's all I gotta say there. So next up we have 3 Raichu. One of the best counters to Yveltal is Raichu just because of the electric weakness. It has the attack Circle Circuit, which is the attack you're going to be doing mostly. I haven't ever seen anyone do Thunderbolt. Pretty sure there are out there, but competitive wise, you're going to be doing Circle Circuit. It does 20 times the number of your bench Pokemon. So basically, with 3 bench Pokemon and a Muscle Band, a Laser, 4 bench Pokemon and a Muscle Band, there's so many combinations you can do. But basically, Raichu can easily one-shot an Yveltal, and in the exchange, you're giving up 1 prize with Raichu opposed to their 2 with Yveltal. So this is a really good card, and of course to go along with it, we have 3 Pikachu. I played a really heavy Raichu line, and pretty much the decks that I just absolutely wrecked at Nats was Yveltal decks, and Raichu served pretty well purposes. Like a few of the games that I did lose were really close, but Raichu just really helped out. I really love this card, and that's why I kept it a 3-3 line. I just feel like that's just absolutely awesome. Next up, okay. So like I said before, Yveltal is countered by Raichu. So I'm playing Yveltal. Raichu's going to give me a problem. So I figured run a Landorus. Landorus is a very, very, very good counter to Raichu, and it's a good card. It can add on early pressure. With the attack Hammerhead, 30, and then 30 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. With the Muscle Band, you're one-shotting Raichus. Without a Muscle Band, you're one-shotting Pikachus. There's a lot of good stuff about this card. I played one in here. I don't know, this is one of my favorite EXs, one of my favorite cards that have ever been released. So, Landorus just really helped out a lot. Also, whenever my opponents would try to go aggro Darkrai, I would just slap down Landorus, attach a fighting energy to it, Muscle Band it. I'm hitting for 100 damage on a just a dark Pokemon or Darkrai, or a Pokemon that is weak to dark. Fighting, not dark. What am I talking about? But yeah, Landorus is an amazing card. I definitely love it. And next up, just to give a little more flexibility and just get some more options out, I play 2 Darkrai. Dark Cloak is an amazing ability. It gives everything basically free retreat. I found myself attaching a Dark Energy a lot to Landorus, just to get it out of the active spot. And also late game, while it's just sitting there, if I happen to draw my next Fighting Energy and I want to take a big knockout on the EX, I can just attach to Landorus. So it's really good. A Landorus with free retreat is absolutely it's just crazy. Darkrai has been around for a long time. Everyone knows what it does. It has Night Spear for 90 and then 30 to a bench Pokemon. Like I said already, Dark Cloak gives it, all Pokemon have a Dark Energy attached to it, free retreat. It's a great card. Play 2 of them in here. Don't feel like you should go over. And then one more card I played in here that playtesting all the time. Every game, I would be sitting there going, I want this card in my deck. Jirachi EX. I played 1 Jirachi, and to be honest, it didn't cost me a lot of games. Really didn't. I was very selective. I held Jirachi. Really, I didn't play down Jirachi unless I absolutely had to. And I love this card. Yes, it's a very risky play. It's a 90 HP Pokemon that gives up 2 prizes. But I think if you're really smart about how you play this card down, play it down at the right time. It's not going to backfire. And pretty much this card really saved me. So I played 1 in here. I was going to take it out, but I decided not to just because of how many times it saved me. And getting into supporters, and I'll kind of talk about where Jirachi's going to come in to you know come in at handy, come in here. I don't know, but Jirachi has stellar guidance, so when you play it down, you can get a supporter out of your deck. My supporter line, I actually changed up. I play 4 Juniper, pretty standard. Discard your hand, draw 7. Play 4 in. That's my favorite supporter. So again, pretty standard thing there, pretty thing, whatever. Then I played 2 Chorus, and I played 1 more supporter. Probably not hard to guess what it is, but yeah, I played that in Nationals, and I dead drew a lot, which isn't surprising, but I didn't think I would. So I took out a couple cards that I just didn't feel like were very useful to me during the tournament, and I decided to add in 2 Shauna. And I gotta say, I played some 8-man. Played some 8-man tournaments, and oh my god, this deck just took off. It was doing really well in the 8-man tournaments. I lost track of how many I won, but this was pretty good supporter line, really. And then to finish it off, I played 1 Lysander. I love that full art. I love the full art Lysander. It's so cool. Basically, how I would play down Jirachi would be, if I need to take, like 1 prize or 2 prizes, my opponent has something heavy damage in there, I would just Ultra Ball, or if I drew it, I would just play it down, grab the Lysander. If I'm stuck with an Ultra Ball and 2 cards in my hand or something like that, and I need a supporter, bam. My opponent has a lot of cards in their hand, and I need to get back into this game, and they only have like one or 2 prizes left. Stellar guidance for N. I really never stellar guidance for these 2, because normally I would want to probably go for Chorus. Also, the cool thing about Jirachi, that's adding an extra card to Chorus. But yeah, I was just really conservative with how I played down Jirachi. So that's it for the supporters. Going into the trainers, for Dark Patch, I only played 3 before. Which was stupid on my part, because for some reason I always have to have 4 Dark Patches, but I just went into this tournament with 3, and I don't know, it just didn't feel right. So 4 Dark Patches, you guys know what that does. Of course, 4 Laser, gotta have them. These cards are awesome. They're game changers, unfortunately, but still an overall great card. And then of course 4 Ultra Ball. This is really good, setting up Dark Patch. Discarding 2 Dark Energies or something like that, or getting rid of like useless cards in your deck, and that way you're not as vulnerable to ends. There have been times where I've already had a Stadium out or something like that, or I had a useless Pokemon, I didn't Ultra Ball it away when I had a chance, and I would either end up drawing them, or I would just draw an Ultra Ball in itself. I draw Ultra Ball a lot when I'm in down 1 for some reason. It sucks, but Ultra Ball's a great card. You can search out any Pokemon. You can search out, Yveltal, Pikachu, Raichu, Landorus, Darkrai, free supporter. Yeah, it does all that. And like I said already, it gets Dark Patch ready. Going along with Laser, since that has more damage, I probably should have put them together, but it's alright. I played 3 Muscle Band. Adds 20 damage to your opponent or your Pokemon's attacks. This just really helps Raichu one-shot Yveltal. It really helps Yveltal one-shot things. It can make a really big. You can make a Landorus become a really big threat. Darkrai can hit for 110. Just this card's amazing. It was actually when it came out, it was probably one of the biggest cards from X and Y. It's one of my favorites, definitely. Getting into the 1-ofs I play. 1 switch, just because 1 switch is really nice in case you don't want to burn a Dark Energy, or you just want to get your Landorus out of the active spot. Just 1 switch is great. I play 1 Starling Megaphone. Just discarding your opponent's tools is really nice. I play a Lysander, then I play 1 Catcher. I kind of wanted to do this on purpose because you guys don't know, my deck did get stolen a while back, and I got some cards sent to me. I got a playset of the Junipers you just saw, and I got a gold catcher back whenever the catcher was still kind of pricey, not like horrible pricey, but still up there. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play this in here just, I can say, I can have the people who help me get back into Pokemon, in my deck at all times. So play one of those. Plus, it's a really cool card. If you can hit it, it's awesome. Then I play Professor's Letter. Since I do play a split amount of energy, Professor's Letter is really nice. I can grab a Dark Energy and a Fighting Energy at the same time. Or, like if I have a Professor's Letter and an Ultra Ball and stuff in my hand I don't want to discard, I can just Professor's Letter for 2 Dark Energy, discard them, get a Pokemon, and I'll have 2 Dark Patches ready. So, Professor Letter is a really good card. During the tournament, I went with Computer Search, which was a mistake. I definitely should have gone with the Dowsing Machine route. Dowsing Machine definitely would have came in a lot more handy. Searching out for cards was really nice, but there were like more times than I saw that I needed cards for my deck than I needed them for my discard pile more. So I think Dowsing Machine definitely would have been a better call. It's just it's just a really good card. This can come into a second Lysander, a second Professor's Letter, a second Catcher, 4th Muscle Band, 5th Dark Patch, etc. Dowsing Machine's a great card, and so I probably should have went with that. I went with Computer Search. And then for stadiums, 2 Verbank, just because I play with 4 laser. Wouldn't mind 3, but I feel comfortable with 2. Plus 3 for me gets really clunky. So, now we're gonna get on to the energy. I play 7 Dark, 2 Fighting, and then I play 4 DCE. Really not much of an explanation here. Evital and Darkrai and stuff like that take Dark Energy. Landers takes Fighting Energy. Raichu and Evital can both benefit from DCE, and that's really about it. To be honest, that's really all I can think of. Also, I did have to burn DCEs to retreat a couple times during the tournament. That really sucked, but DCE is a very flexible card. But yeah, guys, that's what I feel I should have played at Nationals. I feel like this list definitely operates a lot better than the one I was playing. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a blast at Nationals. If you guys want to see my trip to Nationals, there's a link down in the description below. There's like 14 5-minute videos of just my entire trip to Nationals, going up to the convention center, and the car ride up, car ride back, our crazy shenanigans in the hotel, all that stuff. It's in the description. I'm gonna link part 1, and then the entire thing is in a playlist. I'll probably link the playlist, I don't know, but that's pretty much all I gotta say there, guys. I want to say congratulations to Brandon Salazar. I don't know how to say your name, brother. But I just want to say congratulations to you, and congratulations to Pramawat for getting 2nd place. You guys definitely had a great game. I really enjoyed watching it. So, that being said, guys, I'm going to go to bed because I got league in the morning, and I got to make those videos tomorrow. And this is Epic Pokemon TCG, signing out.
All you have to do is believe!